What's up everybody, it's George with Warp Charge Gaming, back again to give you a showcase video today on the product line from an awesome company called Crystal Fortress. Crystal Fortress is a display and transport case company that makes amazing transparent cases that will allow you to put your models on a supreme display while safely transporting them from place to place. These cases are an interchangeable and modular design that will allow you to have a flexible system to apply to all your different army types. Basically, by the way that you can stack these things in different configurations and choose different layerings to go with inside, you'll always be able to configure this design to be able to apply to your needs. This is a fantastic alternative to the usual foam tray design that we're all so used to. Inside the foam trays, our models are buried away inside their transport case, and let's be honest, we all spend too much time, money, and energy on these models to look great, to have them hiding away from the light of day. So it's awesome to be able to get your models from place to place and already be on a wonderful display, whether in the home or out in the world there. It's great how your models never have to touch one another, and they're always ready to go for easy deployment or easy put away, ready for the next battle or ready for display. So I had a chance to speak with the designer and founder of Crystal Fortress Cases. His name's Jeffrey. He's a teacher of design in Long Beach, California, a wonderful human being that had a lot to say about the passion for the hobby and the mission behind Crystal Fortress to give back to the community. They're not all about the bottom line in this company. There's a lot of love into the product. One thing that they do is actually for every purchase made with Crystal Fortress, every quarter of the year, they give 10% back of their profits to charity. So know that when you make a purchase with them, you're actually doing something good for the world at large at the same time. Gotta love that. There's also several ways that you can save with Crystal Fortress right now. Every purchase over $175 will get free shipping, and you'll actually get a special edition panel that will be numbered out of 1 through 100 of the first edition releases of Crystal Fortress. So that's pretty cool, a little collector's piece. And on top of all that, not only can you save on shipping and get one of those special edition panels there, but you can also use a discount code between now and February 28th with Warp Charge Gaming. And it's the promo code is Warp Charge. So just apply that to your purchase, save 10%, purchase of $175 or more, get free shipping, and on top of that, 10% of the profits will go to charity each quarter. So what a great company, feel good about your purchases, and on top of that, you'll get a fantastic product unlike anything on the market. So let's talk a little bit about the cases here. It's extremely transparent. There is not a bit of cloud in these things. If you don't have them up to a backdrop, then literally they can just disappear in front of your eyes. Everything that you get out of the box when you open it up is individually wrapped, extremely professional presentation. You know, they're very secure, and they obviously want to make sure that you get your product intact and a consistency that you can count on every time. Putting the case together is like putting a fun puzzle together. I felt like I was building Legos or something. It's very intuitive and natural. While the instructions are quite clear, I really didn't feel like I needed them once I got going a little bit. So the connectivity of these pieces, not being a very good hobbyist myself, I'm always intimidated by anything that requires glue, and you gotta love this glueless design. These silicone orbs are a patented design by Crystal Fortress, unique to the company, that allows you to connect these pieces without any glue at all, and it's actually quite easy. First thing you do is you unbox that thing, get all the layers separated. You remove the plastic screen from all of the different individual pieces, so you got that nice transparency going on there. And then you're gonna apply the silicone orbs to all the circular joints. There's gonna be two types of connective pieces there. There'll be a rectangle with a circle in the middle, and then a singular circle. The singular circle is where you're gonna place all the silicone orbs. Once you have all those orbs placed, optionally you can install or do not install the handle, depending on what kind of surface area you want with inside the case itself. But first you would start out with the handle, assemble that together, get those connective pieces going with the handle, put them together, install it into the base piece there, and then put on the walls. Cool, so let's follow along in the video here, and I'll show you how I built my case and how you can apply these same tactics to making your own and getting your order going on today. All right, everybody, so let's take a look at the Crystal Fortress website and how you can use it to design your own cases for what you would like to transport. On my end, the first thing I did was I got organized with what I had that I'd like to put in it. Now they have this great chart down here. You can print it out on 8x5 times 11 paper, and you'll have accurate sizing to your model bases, and then you can just put your models on this image and it will show you what size you're working with. Of course, there's more than one way to find out that information, but they do provide that for you right there on their site. You just go to the size guide here. So we have a 2-inch and 4-inch case option with the Beluga, Orca, and Humpback choices. And then with your covers, you have 1, 2, and 4-inch options. So let's take a look. For me, I had a lot of dreadnoughts. But let's say, even a night configuration. So if I chose a 2-inch case with a 2-inch cover, we can see that 4 inches of height is quite a bit of clearance for most things. But we might lack the ability to put a night in there. So if we go with a 4-inch case with a 2-inch cover, now we've definitely reached the height of a night. And you would very rarely have very many 8-inch models, but if we did, we could go 4 and 4. And then we could reach this max clearance space here, which is actually about 9.5 inches tall. So that's a good way to gauge what kind of height and size you're gonna desire. But after you have that kind of in your mind, it's time to get going. So again, we have our choice of Beluga, Orca, or Humpback. In my case, I had smaller 2-inch size models with a combination of 4-inch size models. And then when you're thinking of like a drop pod, that gets into that 8-inch realm. So I went with big on most of mine. So your 4-inch choice, you can see that they give you an image to show the kind of a relative size of that. Just add that to the cart. And now we can go back and we are gonna need some covers. It does kind of close off the top of your case there. When you're transporting, you can just use the box lid like we'll show in the video here. But if you want to just put a top on your case for display purposes, you can always just go with a 1-inch. And of course, this can double as a tournament tray scenario. And if you're trying to get that excessive height, then you can add even a 4-inch on top of that. You notice there's no large handle in the center here. Even though the handle on the Humpback case is an optional piece there, depending on how much surface area you want for your models, what type of configuration you want to do. And that can always be taken in and out as per desired. Now that we got our covers and our cases, this is going to host all of our models. But to get a little bit more customization, we're going to get some pods going on. Now this can hold our accessories or any oversized bases that aren't within the layout layer options, or just anything that you don't want to get a whole layout layer for. So again, here we can pick the height of the pod here, 1-inch, 2-inch, and 3-inch, depending on what your needs are. 2-inch to me made the most sense. Pods they fit within inside of the cases. So you can take 2 of these large pods at 2 inches and stack them on top of each other to fit within inside of a 4-inch case. In my instance, that's exactly what I did. I got 2 large pods to stack on top of one another to fit within one side of a Humpback case, 4-inch in size. But as an alternative, you may also get the pod packs, in which one pod pack will fill the space of one large pod. This again gives you a unique customability to be able to configure to whatever your needs are, whether it be accessories like dice and tape measures, or to put in models that you don't want to get an entire layout layer for. I found them quite helpful in my build, and it's definitely a part of what you're gonna want with your purchase there. The only thing you're gonna wanna add to one of these is, of course, the layout layers if you want your models to be perfectly fit with inside, perhaps some magnet sets, and then there is also a transport strap that'll go through the retail box that will allow you to easily carry everything in one go. So that's the gist there, guys. You get your case, you make sure you get your sizes all figured out beforehand, you get your cover to go on top that doubles as a tournament layer, you get your storage pods to be able to create customized configurations with inside for accessories and peripheral models there, and then of course don't forget your layout layers to match up for your models themselves. What I did to help myself have that vision is I took screen captures of all the great images that they've made, and I made my own collage here showing what I was going to do. And then here was the configuration of layout layers that I was going to do within. And then again, I just counted up the amount of different color-coded base sizes here and made sure that it equated to the exact amount that I needed. And I put that little image there just to give myself that happy feeling of what it's gonna look like all said and done. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed the video today showing you Crystal Fortress. There'll be more to come as we utilize these awesome cases and for display and for transport. Don't forget to use the promo code WARPCHARGE to get your order going on today. Orders over $175 will have free shipping. Thank you very much to Crystal Fortress for your support and partnership. And we're happy to be making this video today to show the world at large how cool this product is. Don't miss out on getting one of the first 100. Get out there today and get yourself a Crystal Fortress case. Happy to reply to any questions or concerns you might have. Just hit up this video here. And hey guys, don't forget that we really appreciate the support. We're looking for all those subscribes, likes, and shares that we can get so that we can continue to grow and give you more fantastic content as time goes on. So you guys keep taking fun seriously out there. Cheers.